Where is the, wait. Hello. Hi, I'm Spantopia Rose, but you can call me Span. How are you today? I'm going to be doing a video that I have been planning on doing for a very long time. So, scooch in, get comfy. The neighbour's child is having a very bad day today. And now, so am I. No, it's fine. So, today's video is going to be memes. So I'm going to stand on this side of the screen. I'm going to put the memes up here. And we're just going to have a relate. We're going to have a relate. Softly spoken video about memes. Alright, don't waste energy on things that don't need to change. That's very good advice. Here we go, albums. So I've got a memes album that I need to show you. Right, so I might start at the most recent ones. There are 150 in here, so settle in, get comfy. We're just gonna talk about some memes. So the first one is by Adulting with Autism. It's got a little thing down the bottom, which is nice. But it says, "Take me looking for those pesky and elusive social cues," and she's just like staring intently at this man's face, and that just excellent. So the next one's by Cheerful Nihilism, which is an account I follow on Instagram, which is sometimes very depressing, but it's always funny and relatable. So it says, "When you walk into your doctor's office and the medical gaslighting begins before the appointment does," and then it just says, "Got pain?" And then the next pamphlet says, "You deserve it." And the next one is a close-up of some rolls that I got, and this is just a picture I took. So I really enjoyed the picture of the guy. I don't even know what he is. Some sort of milk carton crossed with octopus, maybe four-legged. I don't know. Quadrupus. And it just says rolls. Rolls. I sent this one to my brother. That was very funny. So this one says, "Have you ever used a telescope before?" "No, never. Is it fun?" "Yeah, it's great. You should look into it." The next one is a Sarah Anderson comic, and I've been following her for many years. But this one just really struck home with me, and it says, "I do work for money," and it's the human, and then "I do tricks for treats," and then it's the dog, and then the last one is a cat, and the cat's just like, "I do nothing." It me. So my boyfriend is constantly telling me that I'm a cat, and I did a TikTok recently that was one of those put a finger down things, and it did confirm a blind one. I didn't know what the result was going to be, but the result was that I was a cat. Turns out my spirit animal is actually just a cat. So this next one is therapist. "You need to stop doing weird things. Going out might help." Me, "I went to the park today." Therapist, "There you go. I hope you got something from that." Me, open scoped this duck. I sent this to Christian too because he's always on about taking ducks. So this is a classic meme. This is the inside of you. There are two wolves. And the story behind this, right, is that the story behind it is in like the cultural, there's a word for that, story behind it. Anyway, the meaning of it is that there's two wolves and there's positivity and negativity, and whichever one you feed is the wolf that grows stronger. So it's basically like, if you feed the wolves, then they will. Yeah. Anyway, inside you there are two wolves. One hates making decisions, and the other has issues with authority. You have ADHD. Me. I'm not diagnosed yet, but I have ADHD. So the next one says game night with Sean, or shall we put it here, Span. So how do you play them? First we, and then me. That's too complicated. I hate this game. I'll just watch doom scrolls on Facebook. So I'm terrible at playing games. I have a hard time keeping up and knowing what I'm doing, and my boyfriend loves games. So that's the thing. So the next one is me listening to him talk about the things he's passionate about, even though it makes absolutely zero sense to me. And it's just a little frog. It's a little frog sitting there. Again, this is just about me and Kristen. Okay. The next one. The next one is so relatable, it's not even funny. So it's the one where they're reaching up and then they get high-fived and then they drown. It's usually about pizza parties. But this one says chronic illness patient goes to the doctor and the doctor says your lab results are normal, and then you drown. Like, that is just so true. As people tell you there's nothing wrong with you. Okay, the next one is I hate meeting people who immediately start throwing riddles at me. Like, what do you do for fun? Or how are you? It's so true. Okay. So the next one is, how beautiful is it to find someone who asks for nothing but your company? Give me your company. Fuck off. I think it's because I've got the literal mind that I'm like, oh, it's so romantic. Give me your company. Oh god, the next one's great. So the next one is the neurotypicals, and then the neurotypical mask. So the neurotypical mask is an apple cut in half, trying to be an owl. And the owl's just like, what the fuck is this? So this is surely about to eat the apple alive. So me, when I sense the tiniest change in somebody's energy towards me, I'm very perceptive. And in conclusion, I'm sorry I bothered you with my existence. I apologize a lot, and I feel bad for being an inconvenience to anyone in any way. So if somebody like is even slightly like, oh look, you exist, I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Which is something my boyfriend and I have in common as well. So this one is put up by Adulting with ADHD, who is somebody I follow, and it says, experiences a minor inconvenience. My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. Like just earlier I was like, the neighbour's kid is having a bad day, ergo I'm having a bad day. Is that the right word? Ergo? I don't know. Anyway, Jen has ADHD, somebody I follow a lot. And then me making decisions at any given moment, and he's just blindly throwing darts, making decisions, whatever. But as soon as somebody asks me to make a decision, like, I need to plot that out. Like, even if the decision is just, what do you want to watch? What do you want to do? And I'm just like, I need to work it out. But other than that, I just do whatever. So the next one is all about the expression. It's all about the expression. It's Scarlett Johansson. And she's... Christian, if you're watching, I'm so sorry. But it says, when my friends are trying to teach me the rules of a card game, and I cannot physically listen. I physically cannot listen. And then her face is just like, perfect. It's perfect. Okay, so the next one is called Self-Care with Wall. And it says, it's okay if your heart needs more time to accept what your mind already knows. So I have this problem all of the time, that logically I will know something. Logically. But emotionally, no. I will still be crying. I will still be super upset. I'll still be very emotional. But it's okay if your heart needs more time to accept what your mind already knows. So that was nice. The next one is when you're already irritated irritated and you catch your pocket on a kitchen drawer knob. Just the face. Oh my god, the face. It's just so outrageous. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, the next one says, everybody isn't replaceable. Don't let this clout chasing and emotionally unavailable generation convince you that you should cut everyone off. Learn to communicate and resolve problems, or you'll lose valuable people that you'll never find again. Which struck a chord with me recently because I'm bad at communication, and I don't like to cut people off, but I've cut people off, and I don't know if it's good or bad, but this was just like, maybe I should try and work through issues more and talk more. So that's something I'm working on. The next one is a Google search shot, and it says, why are artists? And then the list is poor, weird, depressed, bad at math, important, so messy, gay, and tortured soul. I'm nearly crying laughing at that. Okay. The next one is disability with Phil, and it says, for any reminder for anybody who needs it today. Your symptoms won't always align with your plans, and it's okay to be frustrated about that. So I make plans, and then I can't do the plans because symptoms. And sometimes I have symptoms and I can't make plans, even though I want to make plans. But it's okay to be frustrated at that because I try and push myself through. I try and I try and I try. It's actually, that's what causes more disability. So it's okay to stop and rest, I suppose is what I'm saying there. This is a trail camera glitch. How colour out of space and Halloween, right? Oh yeah, it's just a glitch, sure, just a glitch. You didn't totally just capture a demon. That is hard evidence and proof, and people are just out there like, nah, that's just a glitch. Like he summoned that. He summoned that. So the next one, I really like all of the images of raccoons on the internet. I love, apparently raccoons are like, me and raccoons, we're close, man. So it says, things are constantly happening and I would like for it to stop, please. I can't keep up. The next one is, well, that's none of my business, which is just iconic. I love that meme. The next one says, instead of telling disabled kids you can do anything you want if you put your mind to it, I think we should tell them the things you are capable of doing matter. The things you are capable of doing matter. The things that you are capable of doing matter. A person can't live on an increasingly strained hope that someday they'll be good enough, especially if all you ever tell them is who they are and what they do now is worthless, isn't enough. It's not enough because you can do anything if you put your mind to it. No, I can't. And it's okay if my symptoms don't align with my plans, and it's okay to be frustrated by that because the things that you are capable of matter. So the next one is me. I have a chronic illness. Chronic as in permanent, as in I'll have it for the rest of my life. The rest of my life meaning yes, the rest of my whole entire life. Biotypical people, hope you get better soon. Thanks, I won't. Trying to even convince myself that this is an illness that I will have my entire life. Like, oh, chronic pain is just what it is. Hi, I'm Thor, and you're watching the Disney Channel. So cute. So cute. I like eating nerds because I'm secretly hungry for aquarium gravel and it takes the edge off. Life is exhausting when you experience everything as a decision-making task to calculate and execute. Okay, now think back to that dart meme and that crazy wall meme. Life is exhausting when you experience everything as a decision-making task to calculate and execute. It's exhausting. Everything is exhausting. Alright. The next one is by Joan of Arc. So I just found out that apparently, I love this one, a lemon isn't naturally occurring and is a hybrid by crossbreeding a bitter orange and a citron, which means life never gave us lemons. We invented them all by ourselves. So good. So this next one's just really cute. The latest Kate does amazing drawings, and she's always really uplifting and calming and lovely. And she says life is tough. You deserve some serious self-compassion, which is something my therapist has told me many times. Get in, loser. We're going to play the same fucking Christmas song for 3 months. And look who it is. It's so good. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Also, I love Christmas music. Oh man, it's going to be cold and rainy all week. Oh my. What a shame. I love it when it's rainy and cold all week. Alright. The next one is person with ADHD exists random people. But have you tried using a planner? Okay, but the ADHD iceberg is like trouble concentrating, fidgeting, but what it actually is having a fat ass and thick thighs, being curvy as hell, and a good kisser. So funny. The next one apologizes for being distant, apologizes for being affectionate, apologizes in general, apologizes for apologizing. This next one was actually shared by Brittany, and it says, my loneliness is killing me, but then it's changed to saving me. I'm so glad we saved Brittany. Hopefully she's okay. I hope Brittany's okay. Brittany. Hashtag stay home, stay home, stay home. So the Venn diagram of similarities between me, autistic and ADHD, and a vampire. Sensitive to sunlight, sleeps during the day and comes alive at night, must be specifically invited or I cannot enter, can morph into another form to stay hidden, stays inside most of the time, heightened senses, avoids people unless I'm hungry. My talent is identifying birds. Okay, what's this one? Yep, it's definitely a bird. It is definitely a burb. So I'm so talented. Me with 2 hours of sleep versus me with 8 hours of sleep. Only more tired. We are not men. What do you have to be anxious about? Things that were, things that are, and some things that have not yet come to pass. So, did you know that there is 85 million years between a Stegosaurus and a Tyrannosaurus Rex, but only 67 million years between a Tyrannosaurus Rex and an iPhone? What? So there is more millions of years between a Stegosaurus and Tyrannosaurus Rex than an iPhone. What? Alright. This was more relevant before I moved back into the city, but friendship circle over the years, and there's lots in 2018, a bit less in 2019, like 4 people in 2020, and in 2021, 2 chickens. Oh, the next one's just the cutest owl. Look at that bird. He's hiding under the mushroom from the rain. Oh, it's just so adorable. The next one, I love this artist. So this is Jars Arts on Instagram, JARS.arts. And they just do the most immersive rooms and like feelings of comfort and warmth of any artist that I've seen basically ever. I would say they're amazing. And there's so many little references and just little things that make it really relatable and personable, and I love that. I love it. Like there's a Totoro, there's a No Face, there's a Dumbo poster, they're watching Lord of the Rings. It's so lovely. It's just really lovely. And there's a couple snuggling up on the big comfy bed, and it's just like cozy and wonderful, and I love it. The next one. Motivational speaker says, unleash the lion in you. And then that's the lion in me. He's about as okay as I am. So funny. Alright, so the next one is, I don't know who needs to need this, but unclench your jaw, let your shoulders drop, liquefy your connective tissue for the nutrients, slither bonelessly off your chair, Wake yourself up the walls through capillary action. Envelope the room. Become a new god. Become a new god. Become a new god. It got me right in the funny bone, you know. Science. Alright, the next one is 2 hours of sleep versus 10 hours of sleep. Waking up tired. Yeah. So this is that latest Kate again. Latest Kate. And it just says, you are precious, friend, no matter how much your mind may tell you otherwise. You are precious, friend, no matter how much your mind might tell you otherwise. Okay. Birds are just named stuff like hot-breasted MILF and no one does anything about it. Great tit, Andean cock of the rock, dick sissel, bush tit, Himalayan snowcock, common shag, horned screamer, brown booby, hoary puff leg, banana quid, and caca. I love birds. It's a very fancy gentleman with a duck head saying, "M'lady," and then the fancy woman saying, "Yes, m'lord," because he's a mallard duck. Because he's a mallard duck. So, "M'lady," "m'lord." Very funny. Alright, the next one is me looking at myself on Zoom whilst the other person is talking. What's great about this is that right now I am looking at myself just over there, because I can see myself, so I don't look at you very often. I look at myself, and that's fine. I get uncomfortable looking into the eye of the camera because it's like a little bit of eye contact, like a little bit of eye contact. But looking at me, that's fine. Hard to swallow pills for neurotypicals. Ready? Autistic children watch the way you treat people you consider weird and mask their behaviour at such enormous personal detriment they develop debilitating secondary mental health issues as a result. Autistic children watch the way you treat people you consider weird and mask their behaviour at such enormous personal detriment that they develop debilitating secondary mental health issues as a result. Next. So it's somebody whose brain is like, I suck, and then the friend is like, stop lying to my friend, to the brain of the person. Alright, so the next one. Who's that? That's the relatable. I frequently neglect my responsibilities until the last possible moment. I'm often sleepy during the day and very awake at night. How is it only Tuesday? I feel seen. He's the voice of our generation. He's very relatable. There is something immaculate to me. Something that I feel in my bones. Something ethereal, amazing. It makes me so happy. About a sad frog. And so I have this character design named Tony. And Tony is a sad frog. He's so sad. And it makes me so happy. Look how sad he is. Oh. And I had to save this sad frog because it just makes my life. Alright. You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Me trying to mask when I'm stuck somewhere and that is in sensory hell. Me in every group chat. I observe all that transpires here, but I do not, cannot, will not interfere. Why be you when you can be new? I use that quote way more than I should. I want to be alone with someone else who wants to be alone with me, but alone together. My two personalities talking to each other. I'm so sensitive, I want to cry. You'll be okay, you dramatic bitch. It's true. Rule number 3, I can't bring people back from the dead. It's not a pretty picture. I don't like doing it. Yeah, that's just one of those great things that Disney blessings, you know. So this is one of those things that you get off your pad. Libra. Thanks for rubbing it in, Libra. Me when I try to hide my social anxiety in public. Look how calm she is as well. And then the burb just... There is nothing calm about that burb. Relatable. Ow. Alright. Someone, I love your personality. Me. Thank you. It's a disorder, actually. I don't have a personality. Just disorders, actually. So good, so good. Let's talk about memes, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Why have you got that song stuck in your head, Span? Wouldn't know. Alright. When you know the solutions to all your problems, but you just don't want to do them. That's called executive dysfunction. A little bit. Alright, the next one is my therapist. You definitely have clinical burnout. Me. Oh man, well how long is that going to take to fix? Because I've got a lot of stuff that needs doing. And my therapist. Me. What? Reading cooking instructions off the bag I just threw out. And then it's reading it from in the bin. Yeah, same. Autism, I will cry if anything changes. ADHD, I will cry if I can't rearrange all of the furniture right now. I rearrange the furniture a lot. Like a lot. Like I don't like things staying the same, but I hate change. If I can't rearrange the furniture, I get upset. But if I rearrange the furniture, I get upset. It's such a contradiction. It's such a contradiction, which is what I've been saying about my mind since I was 12 in therapy. And it took until I was 32, 31 to be diagnosed with autism. And they haven't even picked up on the ADHD yet. But I have now. So the next one, not gonna let that bullshit get to me and then be all day sitting there with it having gone to me. So the next one is when the doctor asks what you're taking for depression. Medicinal pizza. It's a thing. Alright, so this is one of those things that go in time for people playing music and like it sits on top of the piano and it takes long to like keep the beat steady. And it's like autistic overstimulation, ADHD understimulation. Me at a club, do you take requests? DJ, yeah, what's up, me? Slides over $10. Please turn it down. Please turn it down. Elon Musk says there are no coincidences. Neil Armstrong was the first person to land on the moon. Neil A backwards is alien. FBI, delete that shit right now. So the next one is, I felt this on a spiritual level. If you have social anxiety, your first 2 drinks don't actually count because they just make you turn into a normal human. Like maybe that's why I enjoy drinking, because it lessens the anxiety and makes me more confident. The next one is just a picture of my boyfriend's cat. Look at it, this is vanilla. Expression. So the next one says, The Rock, no one can defeat me. And then Paper says, you sure about that? So good. So the next one is a meme that I made of my sister with some lyrics by Troye Sivan. That's like, my youth is gone, sipping on whiskey all alone, my youth. This was at one of Sarah's birthday parties. She loved it, I swear. So the next one is also a meme with me and Sarah. Made that around that same time. And it says on Friday, raring to go. Saturday, still drinking. Sunday, going on a wine tour. Monday, absolutely crashed out. Hope here's that same meme again. Me with 2 hours sleep versus me with 8 hours of sleep. So Noah's put this picture up with the box and it said something else on it, and I rubbed it out and leave down with an orange and imagine you're laughing at it, which is a black box quote, which is funny. But then later I rubbed out all of it except leave down. So it's like this really happy, ominous note from Nomas. So the next one says, sometimes it seems like a kiss just doesn't cut it. Like there should be something more. And then he's like, are you licking me? I was biting you, but I made it looking. For reasons. Okay, me going on a stupid little daily walk for my stupid physical and mental health. Oh no. Okay,